check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.
While Errol Spence was getting interviewed by The Zone this past Saturday night, he was asked, was it true that he was offered $20 million to fight Canelo? He quickly shot it down and said, no, he wasn't offered $20 million, but he would definitely entertain the offer to fight Canelo for $20 million and send it to his people. But in the same breath, he goes and says that he wants to beat Sean Porter. That fight gonna happen and be undisputed at 147. So a lot of people pointing out some hypocrisy. I'll link the source in the description if you don't believe your boy. I know we all about receipts and source and links. That's how we do. But Goodfellow Sports TV, appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Salute to the real ones, man. All right. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said he would entertain it, but it's fake. I knew it was all cap. You know, that page that it came from was all cap. And I told people that was not true. That page that pushes nothing but propaganda out on Twitter. And when nobody else will give me a different source from where this offer came from, I know it was all cap. And, you know, they did not offer Errol Spence $20 million to fight Canelo. Would they offer him that? They could offer him that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that could happen. But he said he'd entertain it. But at the end of the day, we talk a little bit more to offer. But would it be considered ducking if he moved up 2 weight classes, fought Canelo, and forgot Terrence Crawford? But before I answer that question, yeah, that's too much money to turn down. But like I said before, he'd be selling his O versus Canelo. He don't have a chance in hell versus that version of Canelo. You know, I don't think he got a chance versus Crawford. And you want him to jump up 2 weight classes and fight a guy that's bigger than him, but that's nor here nor there. That's $20 million. That's life-changing money for him. Is that enough? Will he make that money in one fight again? He could be trending towards that. You know, him and Jared Hurd, I don't know if it'll be that big, but him and Crawford, I don't know if it'll be that big. Maybe in a rematch, it can get to that point where they can get $20 million. But, you know, it's a good chance they both, you know, Errol Spence said that fight going to happen. But what if it don't happen? You go and unify versus Sean Porter Thurman. You move up to 54, Jared Hurd going, and Canelo already completing that 168. Then you missed your gravy train, right? So I understand, you know, what he's saying about, you know, hey, man, it ain't real, but I definitely entertain it. You know, it'll be a huge fight in Texas. That'll definitely sell out Jerry World, AT&T Stadium. And I wouldn't consider it a duck if he moved up 2 weight classes, fought Canelo Alvarez, because if the Zone and Golden Boy and Al can work to make a fight, which they worked to make Chavez Jr. versus Canelo Alvarez, if they can make a fight, you know, who says that Crawford and Spence happens? You know, you got Crawford saying he ain't going to get played and don't nobody run him and whoop-de-whoop. And at the end of the day, Errol Spence got more options than Terrence Crawford, and Crawford got to recognize that. You know, if he can move up to 60 and fight, you know, Canelo, compete at 60 if he can beat Canelo, or go if he lose or win, compete at 54. I don't envision him doing the Kell Brook and coming back down to 147 and fighting Terrence Crawford under any circumstances, win, lose, draw, whatever the situation may be. Okay, but the same time that you got to check your sources. Everybody got their same source from one place. You got to know your reputations and how good your sources is. And like I said before, that page is all cap. People send me inboxes about it, and I seen the name of that page. That page be lying like a mofo, okay? And you got to know what your good sources is, what your bad sources is, and you got to see why. Hey, cover your ass, okay? Cover your own ass. That's what you got to do with some of these sources that you get. You got to make it clear that it's a rumor. Even though it might be, you know, you might feel that it's a really good rumor, it's factual, and you got to look up the origin and, you know, is it an insider? Is it, you know, somebody that's been respectable, somebody that's been honest in the past? And that whole page wasn't honest. The whole boxing community ran off with that shit, and I'm the only one that said it was cap, because I knew what the page was about, you know? And I ain't going to say, oh, if you didn't hear it from me, it ain't real. No, I'm not even cut like that. You know, and I don't act like I got the greatest sources in the world. Like, I link all my sources, you know, all of them. If it's a rumor that I'm hearing from somebody else, I say, okay, it's a rumor. Because rumors can change. It could be true and it can change. But like I said before, they didn't offer that dude $20 million overnight. You just don't get a $20 million offer like 4 days or 2 or 3 days before a big fight versus Danny Jacobs. That ain't how business works. Oh, we offer you 20. No, you got a business model or contract you follow or business model you follow. They got to inquire to see if you got any contractually ties to any network, or do you need your manager or advisor permission to take this type of fight. They just don't turn around and say, here go $20 million. And then again, they know Errol Spence got a fight coming up with Sean Porter. Why'd they offer him $20 million? And Canelo coming back September 15th and Spence coming back September. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make no sense. They knew Sean Porter's in the work. Sean Porter's probably agreed upon, shit, damn near signed and sealed and delivered. He said Sean Porter would be next. So it ain't no way that he gonna move up and fight Canelo next. Cause we making a $20 million offer for the future? For next May, Cinco de Mayo? It don't work that way. What if he lose to Sean Porter? What if he beat Sean Porter or then the Crawford fight get made or whatever? That's just too far away to look. Now, is he ducking if he fight Canelo and don't fight Crawford? No, he daring to be fucking great. You gonna have some people that say it's the Kell Brook or the Mikey Garcia theory where Kell Brook moved up 2 weight classes to avoid Jesse Vargas and unify with Jesse Vargas, or to avoid Errol Spence. Same thing with Mikey. He moved up 2 weight classes not to fight Lomachenko, but at the end of the day, the Crawford fight might not happen, in the real world. No, he not, man, get the fuck up out of here. You telling me they give me $20 million to move up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, and I'm ducking Terrence Crawford, we might be able to make $10 million a piece fighting in one fight. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Errol Spence don't need Crawford. I've been preaching that. Errol Spence got the world in his hands. He got more to go. He can jump up a weight class or 2 weight classes according to him. Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Jared Hurd, Lubin can build himself back up. J-Rock, he could beat up on Trout. He can fight Lara if he wanted to. He can move up, and Oscar De La Hoya is willing to make the fight with Canelo Alvarez with him anytime, any place. He can move up, fight Andrade if he wants to. It don't matter. He got so many fucking options, and Crawford is so limited. They can make Crawford like he don't exist. They don't have to mention his name like we ain't fighting him. It ain't happening. And people won't get mad. People will blame Crawford. Oh, he on the wrong side of the streets. Errol Spence is in the perfect position. You know what I'm saying? Because, real talk, Bud don't have too many other fans. A lot of white people or Hispanic fighters that like Bud are pro Top Rank, or they don't like PBC. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence got Mexican fight fans with him, black fight fans with him, the whole PBC with him, and then he can take fights and make you forget about Crawford. Oh, he moved up a weight class and beat Jared Hurd. Or he moved up 2 weight classes and fought Canelo and made $20 million. $20 million or $8 to $10 million fight a piece with Terrence Crawford, if that. It's basic math. I wouldn't even put them say he does. No, he going up there to be great. He going up there to get that guap. And I'm telling y'all, it ain't about legacy, man. Like I said, just as he got a $20 million offer that popped up on his head. Oh, man, I entertained that. Man, he was the same motherfucker that said you wasn't fighting on no app. You know what I'm saying? But, financials change people the way you think. They say, okay, we give you $25, $30 million to fight Canelo in September. Fuck Sean Porter. Dude, he gonna take that fight with Canelo. $25, $30 million, he gonna take that fight. He may not make that in 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? He may never get that opportunity again. Canelo might shoot to 68. So at the end of the day, come on. It's basic. But just that quick, he went from I ain't fighting on no app to shit. Yeah, I'm going to an app. Oh yeah, I'm fighting Canelo. Just saying Oscar De La Hoya, you don't treat fighters right. Yeah, as long as Al say the bread is good and the money is good, yeah, they gonna make that fight. Mr. Fox, Mr. PBC, Mr. Showtime is gonna be fighting on his own. It ain't about legacy for him, Terrence Crawford could be a footnote in his career. Oh, yeah, he dug Crawford. Yeah, but I made $30 million. It's all about the money. See how quick man down and strap season went to bag season that quick? He just said he wasn't fighting on no fucking app. They say 20, 25, $30 million. That nigga right there, I'm telling you, who wouldn't be? So don't say what you never do, because you never know the circumstances that may happen. People say, oh, I never do that. Never know. Never know. Crawford gonna be the one in the messed up position. He's gonna be Keith Thurman or nothing. But that's something boxing to do. You know, a dude to go take the super hard route instead of build his legacy and really build up and get beat up by Canelo instead of just going to beat Terrence Crawford and being the king of 147. But like I said, I linked that source in the description. He did say he won the Unified 47, but it sounds like 20 million is too good to pass up. And like I said before, yeah, I ain't fighting on no app. Yeah, it's looking real. It's, you know, he's salivating not at that bread. He probably can get 25 out their ass if he tried, maybe even 30. He built his clout up. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos. Definitely appreciate the love and support. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. Website, promo code are both in the description. Salute to everybody supporting the channel. Best way to donate is share the videos. If you want to make a donation, that link's in the description. And we'll be doing the J Hurd and J Rock prediction tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon or morning. One time for the one time.